Alright, back for round number 2. So first note, you might notice that the video quality is higher on this one. I want to apologize for that. I realized after I recorded round 1 that my video quality was lower when I recorded the draft and round 1, but I've adjusted that in my OBS settings, so hopefully that won't be an error for the rest of the match. I just noticed that they put a little icon there when you F6 the turn, which is kind of interesting. Opponent suspended, search for tomorrow. This Bubbling Cauldron doesn't do much for me right now, unless I need a life buffer at some point in the future. Opponent is going to have 4 mana available to them, however, of whatever color they so desire. Definitely much less excited to be playing against a mid-range deck than an aggro deck. Doomblade doesn't do me any favors right now. Let's play the Rakdos Drake, put counter on it. Corpsewreck Menace has the potential to be very annoying, depending on what his strategy looks like, if he's got a lot of synergy with it. Yep, that's pretty good synergy. That was one of the internal synergies in Return to Ravnica. I know that now it combos with more stuff because there's like Outlast, but primarily this card was for like Scavenge and Unleash in that format, if I remember correctly. I'm just going to take the 4 here. Gonna have to set up like a block and sack next turn probably. Ooh, that was a good draw though. Alright, let's chip in for 2. So I can use this Butcher's Glee to try and trade with the Corpsejack Menace. Something pre-combat. Yep, that's pretty nice. Draw a card. Can't stop that from happening. Only attacking for 4. Alright, well I guess I'll just block Zac. We can make the same move next turn with the Spirit Token. For whatever that's worth. Don't think I'm going to use my Doomblade yet. I'm going to be patient with it, because a 3/3 is not really a problem at the moment. Blinding Mage, that's not bad. Let's play that. Chip in for 2 damage. Everyone's coming in. Alright, so I'm just going to go block here, see if Butcher's Glee works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, it looks like it does. Alright, so that's out of the way. Something big. Merrick Nightblade, that's fine. Alright, one more land, we're in Shieldred territory. Let us send for 2. I guess I maybe should have sent with the Spirit as well, because I'm not really planning on blocking with it. Alright, I'll just pass the turn. If he doesn't play anything this turn that's better to Doomblade, I might just kill that Chronicler anyway. But I would probably do it end of turn though. So my life total is not too under siege here. I can afford to take a hit, so if he plays like a post-combat Dirkwood Baloth or whatever, I can kill that instead. If I absolutely need to, this Bubbling Cauldron will get me back out of the hole. Another Might Blade, that's fine. Something else. Dead Reveler number 2. Alright, opponent's got a lot of value going on over there. Let's go ahead and kill that Chronicler. Untap. Alright, there's a land. So now we just need to survive like hit, basically. He's out of cards. And we can even have a recurring Doom Traveler value train going on here. See if that wins me the game. It probably will. So he has to sack something. Probably one of his Nightblades. Yeah, he just scoops on the spot. That, which tells me he might not have an answer to that Shield Red in his deck, which might be a little bit of information we can take advantage of later. That was pretty nice. So if I had to guess, his white splash, obviously for the Chronicler, but he might also have something like Falconer on the splash. I think I want to keep in the Doomblade, even though I didn't see much that it hits. He'll probably have some green fatties as well. What do I want to bring in, though, is the question. Do I want a third Doom Traveler? Not really. It's kind of just a means to an end. Obviously, if we get like the Angelic Accord Bubbling Cauldron combo going, we're going to want as many as we want, or as many as we can fit into our deck, but otherwise it's just kind of a fiddly do-nothing card. We already have 3 of that effect, essentially. Reef Souls can stay. Whoops, get that back in there. Don't see much reason not to change anything, really. The Ancestor's good against 4/3s. It's not so good against Death Touchers, which I don't love. Probably just going to keep it as is until I see something that changes my mind dramatically. Well, this hand has the combo. That's pretty much all it has going on, but I think if we can assemble the combo in a reasonable time frame, this hand is excellent. That was a pretty good draw. We'll need to find some planes eventually, but I believe. Come on, deck. I said I believe. You're supposed to reward me now. Just don't play the big guy, hopefully. That's fine. Right, planes. Not so good. Well, I'm going to use my Reef Soul just to use my mana. Even though I don't love using it on a 2/2. I would rather save it for like a Merrick Nightblade. But with this hand, I think we kind of have to just dump our hand. At least he's mana screwed also. So we got that going for us. There's a Nightblade. There we go. Okay, let's start off with the Ancestor. One more land and we're basically in the clear. So then we've got the combo online. Yep, that's pretty good. Except he tapped incorrectly. Should have left open a black mana. Let's go with Guild Mage, huh? Okay. Guess I play the Drake first. Question mark. Just use my mana more efficiently. I will not put a counter on it. That's the turn. It's gonna Outlast now, which he should have done last turn. This hand's probably pretty good because, yeah, Death Touch Trample, that's a nice combo. We know his hand is all full of spells, since he missed his 3rd land drop multiple times. Oh, looks like Moto crashed. Well, it wouldn't be a proper video set without it. Would it now? Give it a second, but looks like it's good and frozen on me. Smother it with a pillow. Almost there. Okay, looks like we're back. He's gonna attack even though it doesn't do anything. Nope, not attacking. He knows how the interaction works. Let's draw. It's not a land, but it is something. Do I just pass here and hold up Butcher's Glee? I mean, he has to suspect something's up if I just pass, right? It's probably better just to play the Mind Stone. Next turn, if I draw a land, I can play the Angelic Accord and use it right away, which is probably pretty good. Just kind of hoping that we can get enough onto the board that we can survive the onslaught and then take over with our own combo. This is fine. I can use this on myself, right? Yep, so I'll take 3. He just passes. Still no land. That's kind of annoying. Well, I think I just passed the turn now. Well, do I play out the Angelic Accord? I don't think so. I think I just pass. If he attacks in such a way that I can take advantage of it with Butcher's Glee, I'll do that. Otherwise I can just play the Restoration Angel, which will at least develop my board. Yep, presumably he's just going to do that. And I could block and Resto Angel. It doesn't really do anything because of Death Touch Trample. So it doesn't matter if I block or not. Just play the Resto. Which again doesn't really do anything, but might as well use it. Land. Okay, there we go. So now, let us send with just Drake. Well, maybe I want to get aggro here. I think I do, actually. Let's play the Accord. I'm going to sack the Rakdos Drake, keeping the Benevolent Ancestor around because I think it's actually going to be useful on this board. It means my 4/4 Angel can hold off all of his 4 power creatures. And keep mitigating the damage from that Merrick Nightblade. It's making white mana now. Okay, that's fine. So we have 7 damage this turn, presumably lethal the turn after. Sending with everybody. Okay, well, I will attempt to make the play that I just mentioned, which is block this guy. Guess we'll see if he has a trick first. Looks like he might. Ulcerate. Okay, so we'll just prevent a damage again. Oop, that was not what I meant to do. I meant to target myself. Oops. Alright, hopefully we don't die with exactly lethal. Okay. Doomblade is okay. Let's see here. Is it worth it to send with a Resto Angel? And what's my plan here? I can present lethal next turn. If I attack and then sack something, I can go attack for 7 plus 3 from Butcher's Glee would be lethal. Just have to make sure I don't die in the meantime. I think I do attack here. So let's play Guild Mage. Sacrifice it. We also get to hold up Doomblade, which is nice. He's gonna send everybody in, just as Death Touchers, oh, and the Ceratok. Certainly gonna make this play. We have the Doomblade to protect ourselves if he has another trick, which looks like he might. Inspiring Call. Creatures gain indestructible. That doesn't work the way I think it does, right? Draw a card for each creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. Those creatures gain indestructible. Yeah, so this won't gain indestructible. Not that it matters much. I can take 8. I'll just prevent the damage to the Angel. Go to 6. Hero's Bane, that doesn't matter. But I will Doomblade it, because why not? And unless he has 1 mana colorless interaction, I think we have it. Whew. Once again, the combo comes together. That is why you keep those borderline hands, just because if you do manage to draw out of it, crazy things can happen. So yeah, good start to the day. Let's try to get the 3-0.